How do you support yourself?
I get disability
Disability for what?
for bipolar disorder.
Okay. When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get drug tested today.
It's going to be marijuana and alcohol.
So marijuana, alcohol, potentially cocaine.
Yeah, because it was around the house.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
Like it was weird moving. It's not my. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not my.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
I just thought that people said that it comes out of people's pores, and if you touch them, then you get it too. That's what I heard on.
So have you been touching people? Court is going to sentence you to.
This entitled woman seriously had the nerve to lie directly to Judge Boyd's face without showing the slightest bit of hesitation. You could immediately tell something isn't right. She looks high, maybe even drunk, too. Yet she's standing there acting like none of this has anything to do with her. The entire case revolves around her being charged with coke, and now she's trying to act like she's never even heard of the drug before. That's a bold move, but definitely not the kind of boldness that gets you anywhere in court. Judges aren't interested in fake confidence. They want facts, evidence, and a story that actually makes sense, and hers is falling apart fast. Honestly, the level of entitlement here is unbelievable because she seems to think everyone else in that courtroom is clueless. Let me know what you guys think about Judge Boyd's approach in this case. Let's jump in and see what happens.
Barrera?
Yes.
We can't do crop tops in court. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So next time when you appear in court before another judge, if you do, hopefully that won't be the case, unless you're coming to ask for early termination, make sure your top is longer, okay?
Okay.
Are you Miss Barrera?
Yes.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Any objections to the court changing that?
No, Judge.
There's a $500 fine and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 80 hours of community service restitution, and the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, my client really wants to get this behind her, and she hopes that the court follows the agreement we have with the state.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes.
What are their ages?
I have 4 children. 3 of them don't live at home, but one's 12. He's turning 13 on the 26th.
All right. And who does 12-year-old live with?
With me and my husband.
Since when?
His birth.
All right. So what are you doing with cocaine on you?
I have no memory how any of that transpired. I hadn't been in any kind of trouble. I went to go meet up with a friend and I had one drink. I remember having 2 or 3 sips out of it and I don't remember anything else. And I woke up and I came back and I was in jail. So I have no idea.
All right. So have you ever used cocaine before?
When I was 20 or 19, something like this one time.
All right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So here's the thing. You're going to be drug tested today.
Okay.
And what are the results going to be? And here's the thing. Just be honest with me. I'm inclined to grant your application. I'm trying to figure out what services you need so you won't end up doing 2 years at the state jail facility, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get drug tested today.
It's going to be marijuana and alcohol. And I don't think it was a coke, but
So marijuana, alcohol, potentially cocaine.
yeah, because it was around the house. And that's why my husband, we're moving. So we're moving to get away from the people that have the stuff.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
Because we're moving. It's not my. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not my.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
Partner.
Judge, I think she was saying she's moving and the people that she lives with have the cocaine. That's why they're moving.
So, but why would she be positive for cocaine unless she's on the manufacturing line, potentially? I don't understand why she would test positive for cocaine.
I just thought that the people said that it comes out of people's pores, and if you touch something, then you get it too. That's what I heard on.
So have you been touching people?
Just like, we live in the same place. I was just thinking,
You're trying to say that you might have a contact. high
yeah,
or
something that something could have been around it.
All right, so it is 10:16 a.m.
Mhm.
Why would you be positive for alcohol? It's morning time.
So I drank yesterday.
All right. And then the marijuana? Why would you be positive for marijuana?
Because I was in your system for like 3 weeks, right? 3 months or something. I don't
So you have a 12-year-old and you're using marijuana. You're around people who have alcohol, who have cocaine just laying around an apartment. I don't understand why you have a 12-year-old living in that situation.
That's why we're moving.
Mhm.
I mean, like, I'm disabled. I want to get a disability check. So like, and he got a better job. So now we are able to get our own place away from all this other stuff so that we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Okay, at the end of the day, honestly, and I will tell you, your attorney has done child protective services cases. I don't understand why child protective services is not involved in your life when you're at Circle K and the officer is called out because they say you're causing a disturbance at Circle K and you had a previous criminal trespass there. And that officer tells you, you know what? Let me know where you need a ride. I'll give you a ride to that location so there won't be any problems. And you said, nope, I'm not taking a ride with you. And so he's getting ready to leave and you go right back to Circle K causing issues. And this is not the first time you had a criminal trespass with the Circle K.
Actually, it is. But I know.
No, it's not.
Um,
According to the report.
This is honestly just painful to watch right now. She's over 40 years old and still running around Circle K's, causing problems because she can't stay sober. That's not just irresponsible. It's dangerous, and it shows absolutely no self-control. And the saddest part is that the 12-year-old kid is stuck right in the middle of all this chaos, having to deal with the consequences every single day. I wouldn't even be surprised if that kid ends up getting bullied, because everyone around town can see the way she behaves. But now she's standing before a judge trying to push this ridiculous story about coke somehow being around her and supposedly absorbing through her pores. Seriously, come on. Even a middle schooler knows that's not how drugs work. Judges hear unbelievable excuses all the time, but when the lie is this obvious, it completely destroys whatever credibility she had left. What she doesn't seem to understand is that once you've lost your credibility in court, everything you say afterward becomes almost meaningless. And Judge Boyd's expression here says everything. She's clearly not buying any of it anymore. This woman isn't just making her case worse. She's digging herself into a hole that's getting deeper by the second. Watching her argue this nonsense honestly feels like watching someone destroy their own case right in front of everyone. It's harsh, but that's exactly what it looks like.
All right. I don't know why Child Protective Services is not involved in her life. Child Protective Services should be involved in her life because marijuana, alcohol, cocaine, 12-year-old around marijuana, alcohol, cocaine does not mix. So I'm going to do what I can do to protect the child and hopefully set conditions for her where she will be successful. And I'm going to give you these conditions. And if you miss any of these appointments, a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest. Do you understand? Are you employed?
No,
How do you support yourself?
I get disability
Disability for what?
for bipolar disorder.
All right. Okay. It's ADHD and bipolar. That's what people always get disability for. So how long have you been diagnosed with bipolar?
Since I was 25.
Okay. And has your 12-year-old been diagnosed with anything?
I mean, he's got ADHD, but we don't, they say.
And is she getting SSI for her ADHD?
No.
Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. We can do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow all recommendations. If they recommend inpatient treatment, she'll go into inpatient treatment. There's going to be 180 sober meetings in 180 days. Probation, sorry, I'm going to need you to do Child Protective Services job or help them with their job. I'm going to ask for field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation is you can let them know. She says there's a 12-year-old at the home, and to make sure they check on the 12-year-old. All right, thank you. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person and the UA hotline until further notice. And there's to be no contact with Circle K. Let's see where this is located. At 5494 Babcock Road, 78240. Probation, is there anything else? Okay. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Oh, so yes.
Did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Probation, if you can make sure that she gets a UA no later than tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, you need to let probation know. Do not come at them with this "I don't remember" thing. If you're going to use, pick up the phone, call probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you feel as though they're not addressing the issue, you can always come back to me. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I think you should know that a 12-year-old should not be living in the situation that you have that 12-year-old living in. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
So yeah, guys, she ended up getting 2 years in jail with 4 years probated, which basically means she'll have to serve those 2 years if she messes up her probation. But for now, the court is giving her an opportunity to stay out of jail as long as she can actually follow the rules. And that's the important part. Probation is not a free pass. It's a test, especially for someone like this woman who clearly struggles with drugs. You can already tell this is going to be an extremely difficult probation for her. If she fails a drug test, skips required meetings, or picks up new charges, she could be sent right back to jail to serve that time. And she could potentially end up facing even more consequences on top of it. Honestly, I just don't see her making it through without slipping up, because nothing about her attitude suggests that she's genuinely ready to change. And that's especially heartbreaking when you think about the kid who's the one forced to live with the consequences of all this. The system does try to give people a chance to stay out of jail when possible, but when you keep playing games and refusing to take things seriously, eventually that second chance runs out. What really stood out to me was how obvious it seemed that she was high or drunk during the hearing, yet somehow she thought nobody would notice. Courts can see right through behavior like that, especially Judge Boyd. I mean, she definitely gets some wild cases in her courtroom. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think she should have been locked up immediately, or was giving her a second chance the right decision? Thanks for watching, guys.